Hello, good evening everybody, welcome along to PSGL Season 25 F1 Round 2. It's time for the Australian Grand Prix, and yes, we actually have an Australian Grand Prix, and it's not going to be a boring race like the Valencia one yesterday. And yeah, we've got the best drivers on PS4, we had a thriller last time out, you're going to enjoy this one. And just like last week, you've got me, Owen White, in the commentary box, and with me, the wonderful Lowdowns.
My Twitter account got deleted, I'm very sad.
Yes, it's made it, well, impossible really to contact you unless you're on Snapchat, but I don't use that anymore. It's just a terrible app. Anyway, we're watching Jarno. Now, I watched his lap earlier on. I don't know, well, you wouldn't have seen it on Twitter, you don't have it, do you? But it was 1 minute 18.7, and he's looking to do that again today, so I'm very interested to see how he gets on. It should be a pretty simple soft to medium strategy around here. Depends really what safety cars do, but yeah, it's a pretty easy strategy today, which means these guys can give it, they're all in qualifying, not have to worry about a medium run at the end, which means we get fun laps this week. It's great.
True. Was that 18.7 online?
Yes.
Goodness, okay. It's really disheartening to hear.
He beat out the other people he was practicing with by like 6/10. He was miles clear.
It's good that we'll get a proper qualifying session though this time, with that one-shot qualifying nonsense.
Yeah, one-shot qualifying's really annoying. Like, sure, you'll still get good laps out of it, I guess, but who cares? I want to see good laps the whole time.
We'll have that bit of hesitation on your lap, because you don't want to mess it up.
Yeah, that's a good point as well. Means you can give it a bit more. Anyway, here comes Jarno to the line, 1 minute 19.4 to start off with, not a bad lap. We'll see how Louis gets on. He's in the final sector. In fact, he's just backed off. I don't know if that's because he's messed the lap up or is he on a night lap. I think he's just messed the lap up, if I'm honest.
I was in the lobby the entire time. Very embarrassing.
Jacotex. Obviously, these two were 1-2 last week, Jarno and Jacotex. Jarno now a full-time driver, replacing Amir. But yeah, 1-2 those guys again this week. I'm sure it won't last for that long, but we'll see. Like I say, I'm currently watching Casper at the minute. Lee Finlay 3rd, BRT Midnight 4th, BSR Onyx in 5th, Forbes in 6th place. What a race it could have been for him last week if he didn't have his dramas. Be interesting to see how he gets on. I'm also seeing Casper really giving it his all there through the fast left right. And it'd be fascinating to see who pushes their luck the most through there. Because, I mean, these guys are getting so close to crashing. I had no confidence in their free yesterday, which is probably why I had no pace. But, yeah, I don't know how they do it.
To this commentary, see if anyone cares.
Well, you see, I finished 2nd in Bahrain, but I crashed into the pit wall in qualifying yesterday. Twice. Once in qualifying, once in the race. So I don't really have much to report on, if I'm honest. It wasn't a good race.
Who?
Me.
No, I mean, who asked?
Oh, come on. Not this again.
We're gonna do that every week, by the way. Anyways.
Right, Lakitu's on a lap. Or is Lewis doing one?
Yes. Back across the line, I think, to start a lap, or maybe he's
finishing one.
Know.
Finishing 4th. Blizzard there's P2 as well, I see. I should probably actually... Is that the same time as Jacotex? It is indeed. Same time.
Yes.
Lovely. Oh, no, it's not. If you change it from leader to... Or from... Yeah, I don't know how timing works. The F1 game's kind of a nightmare there. I can't time a simple thing. Just ignore that. It may or may not be the same time. It's close still. Thousands of a second, regardless. Anyway, Lakitu, middle sector. Yeah, he's not taking nearly as many risks through the fast left right as Casper was, by the looks of it. We're all getting that driver's eye view through there on the broadcast mode. And honestly, I might just start watching it from onboard. I mean, it's a nice view, but onboard is just better. I'm going to say, by the way, looking at that Renault compared to the Renault we're going to get this season in F1 with the matte livery, oh my god, it makes this one look even worse. The matte livery on that Renault just looks so nice compared to this. Just a fault. Anyway,
I don't really like matte livery on any car except the Red Bull. I think it only suits the Red Bull.
I don't know, the Renault I don't. It just really suits it for me anyway. But anyway, yeah, Lakitu.
Every team's gonna run matte though because it's
Lighter, isn't it?
lighter in it. Yeah. Just weird, but you know.
I see that the gap at the minute between the top 13 or the only 13 that's set laps, it's actually only 8/10 of a second. It shows how close it is around here. I know it's a short lap, but it's good to see again that a good grid has been chosen.
You have to remember though, last week the grid was separated by not the whole grid, but second to I think fifth was separated by only a tenth. So even a longer track like that was still super close. So it should be even closer here. Hopefully we don't have a runaway. I guess we didn't have a runaway winner. Well, we had a runaway pole set there last week, who unfortunately was not. Well, fortunately, depends on who you are. Was not able to finish the race. So yeah.
Well, his teammates just gone P1. Paris there in the Williams, crossing the line to beat Yarno by a tenth. But like I say, these times probably will end up in the 1:18s by the end of proceedings today. So, yeah, we'll see. Oh, that's Lion into the wall in the final corner, really pushing it to the limit. And only going P16.
Can I just bring up that we have two important pieces of breaking news, quite frankly, that we've sort of glossed over. First is the return of Ash Best. You know, Ash is a PSGL F1 champion, so you know that's a pretty big deal. Him coming back to the grid, and obviously Deso, who had that one-day coronavirus scare, which was kind of random, but thankfully he's okay.
It wasn't a scare; it was more he actually had it.
Yeah, and it was a scare. Shut up.
He seemed pretty calm about it. He took it like a man.
Yeah. You know, I looked up the coronavirus because I had a runny nose and a cough this morning. And it said that you'll usually survive it unless you have underlying or previous health issues, such as heart failure and asthma.
Hey!
So I'll see you guys in the next life.
I'll see you on the next life too. We've both got asthma, I assume.
Yeah.
Yep. Love me some asthma, but I don't care about it. I'm not too worried. So you shouldn't be worried.
Over Paris going first, by the way.
No. I mentioned it. I gave it a good 5 seconds.
I wasn't listening to you. I'm sorry.
Well, Yarno's gone fastest now anyway, so we've given that its 5 seconds too. And I got both of them on board. Not on board. Well, I watched them both. Let's say that.
2 laps, both faster than my time trial lap from like 6 months ago, which is nice.
My time trial lap would put me absolutely nowhere on this.
I think your general pace would put you absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. Now, Lee Finlay's on a decent lap. He's currently 3/10 up on his last one. He seemed a bit shaken the exit of turn 12, but he's going to keep it going. And 3/10 on a lap round here, well, that could be big for him, but he's now starting to bottle it a bit in the final sector. He's all over the grass. He's everywhere. I imagine he must be losing a little bit of time, but we'll see where he comes up across the line. It's going to come down to hundredths of a second rather than tenths of a second today, so you've got to give it absolutely everything as Lee Finlay comes to the line. P5, yeah.
Good lap, especially this isn't the best track for a pad. He's on a wheel though, I think, so yeah, good lap anyways. I just want to give a shout out to Human Fish, who's in the chat, the PSGL top dog. I'm not sure if he remembers almost banning me from PSGL. It's fun. But yeah, Lee goes up into 5th place, and who else is on a lap?
Louis on a lap. Yellow in sector 3 for a Mercedes. Onyx has spun. He can't go. He can't be doing that.
Ooh.
That is so dodgy. I don't think he was going to ghost either. Didn't look like he was ghosting. Now I've got to say, Louis not gaining massively on this lap. He's only got 2 corners to go, Louis, but he's had to pass a few cars as well. Will he improve? Casper goes P1. Not by much, like I say. It's going to come down to hundreds. Louis, I don't think it's going to beat that. Oh, he does beat that. Okay, I'm wrong.
You should talk less, Owen.
It was a very good final sector then. He must have left a little bit in the tank after his first try.
Look how close it is, though. It's in the top 3, and then Paris is there too.
Yeah, it's a nice Jonathan there up to P5 now as well in the Renault. Blanchard was on a lap, but he's abandoned it. So let's watch Paris. Yeah, let's watch Paris as he starts his lap.
The pits. Oh no, he's starting his lap. Weird.
You know, the speed these guys take through turn 1, I just don't know how they manage it. It's where I must be losing all my time. These chicanes are brutal, but they're going through there at light speed.
You have to be so precise. It's ridiculous. You have to be so precise with it. It's ridiculous. Like your tire has to be just your front right tire has to be in the exact right spot every time. Jake can text him on board, but he sort of missed the apex there, so it's going to hamper his lap a little bit. He's in the first sector, and he is down by almost a tenth.
So watching Paris, his car is just glued to the track. It's a very good lap so far. Is it up? It's up by 600. It's not quite enough to go on pole. And he might have had to back off a little tiny bit there as you saw Jarno getting out of the way. That might have lost him a tiny bit of time, but he's going to keep it going. And through the final sector, he's going to... Oh.
Jake attacks. Completely lost it on the fast left, right. And somehow managed to not lose a wheel there.
Lucky boy.
Hefty crash.
Alright, to the line. Here comes Paris. Yeah, he must have had to hesitate there as Jarno was moving out of his way because he didn't improve. Lost 3/10 in that last sector. We've got another yellow in the final sector. Don't know who that's for.
Start his lap, so
he is indeed. He is indeed. Four minutes and 30 seconds to go. So if this lap isn't peachy, he might fancy pitting. I mean, that
right there
was quite wide, wasn't it? He might well fancy the pit lane after that one, just because the track's at its best at the end. And I think you could nip into the pits here, unless he's up. It's not. Nah, it's not a good lap. This is not a good lap. We're not watching his finest. I'd pit if I was him. We have got Onyx starting lap as well. He's the only other one on track who's actually on one. Yeah, he is, because Paris obviously just finished his one, so Onyx probably the one who's going to set anything representative in the next few minutes, and saying that he might well fancy the pit lane as well, if it doesn't go too well. Because if you leave the pits with about 1 minute 30 to go, that's about the latest you can leave it, so you can get into the pits if it isn't going too well. But Onyx up by a 10th in the first sector, might fancy finishing this one. Yeah, I'm not surprised. A lot of about that mad dash out of the pits, and it looks like the Renault is going to be going out first, and then you've got quite the train behind it. They're going quite early.
Mine's abandoning his lap too.
Oh, look at that from Onyx. Nicely through the chicane. That's pretty...
He's an Australia merchant, so he'd be hoping for a good qualifying result, because he's quite good around this track.
Oh, Onyx onto the gravel there. Wasn't great. Will he just bail out now? He will bail out. He has to.
I don't think he had a choice.
Yeah. Right then, who was first start? I was sure it was Lakita. It was Lakita. Yellow's probably just people slowing down. It will be interesting to see who the last one out of the pits will be, because it will be one mad dash. I saw got a bit of F3 again yesterday, but in qualifying the way it works is that there were people starting the laps too early. Well, I'm not saying it wasn't their fault, but I think Paga came across Leroy in the fast left right, and it ruined his lap because he was on an out lap and Paga was on a full lap. And so you've got to be so careful of when you're where you're positioning the car, because look at Lakitu, look at the map. Lakitu's going to come across. Lakitu's going to come across a lot of traffic here, isn't he?
Oh, it's Jake attacks. It's ridiculous enough traffic he's in.
Wow, look at this. Down towards turn 1, these guys are going to have to be super alert. And they have been. So Lakitu will get through turn 1. There's a McLaren now up ahead as well. It'll be a few corners now before he sees another car. But this will be quite interesting to see who gets in some traffic, because the chicanes, if you get caught there, well, it's game over. Up by a tenth, Lakiti at the moment.
Yeah, this is a good lap from Lakiti, to be fair.
Yeah, he's got it all hooked up at the moment. And he will be catching a few in the last sector, I think. He is catching quite quickly to the Hasses and the Alpha... not well, I'm about to call them AlphaTauri, the Toro Rossos. 2 tenths in the middle sector. Bit wide, nearly loses it, but keeps it going, Lakitu. And there's the first pass. And they both actually get out of the way. Good driving there. Lakitu might be in a little bit of trouble here as Toxic Tomato gets ready to start his lap. But I think, you know what? He might actually get a little tow. This could work out for him. Very distant tow, but this should be a decent enough lap. P14. Which looks like a bad lap, but it's not really. Louis has abandoned. He's going to go again. He's only got 20 seconds to get to the line, though. He's gonna hurry that up. They've all got to hurry that up, in fact. I think Yarno's just realised he's got to go. Blizzard has retired.
I think he's going again. So, I was off in the tank for 2 laps there.
Blizzard's gone at turn 5.
Yeah, he crashed.
Right then, Yarno. Is he going to drop the 18 bomb that I've been picking up? Let's find out. I'm going to probably keep my eyes on this and just update you on the leaderboard changes. Really, because this could be the lap of all laps, or I could be about to let you all down.
Drake Tex failed on his lap. Liam's not going to beat. Liam has gone up to 5th place, I think.
Yeah, 5th place. Yarno down in the first sector. Dester's retired, and Yarno's gone quite wide.
Pickle's out. What's his session done?
Jonathan P6 at the moment.
Casper. This could be a good lap.
Invalid.
It is.
Invalid.
Yeah.
Yarno still down. He's giving it all. He's going to crash. Yeah, he had to give it his all there. How has he not died there? Can I just ask that? That's incredible. But Louis is on for a good lap.
You take somebody with him, or did that person also crash?
Nah,
a lot of crash cars.
Maybe he crashed in reaction to it, but I'm pretty sure
he went
on his own. Right then, this is it, the big lap. Louis up by over a tenth of a second. Can he get it into the 1 minute 18s? Will he? Let's find out. Not quite. Lost it in the last sector. Yarno pits his P3 at the minute. And that is it. So it's Louis then from Casper and Yarno. Then the SUV boys, Paris and Liam. Jonathan, Blizzard, Jake Tex, Lee Finlay and Ash Best. All under 4 tenths apart. Crazy.
Very close between the top 5. And yeah, and even Jonathan's not too far off that too, so should be. Slipstream train will be in effect a little bit. It will be pretty hard for 3rd to 6th overtake if it stays the same way in terms of pace, but could be a good race. I wonder if we'll get a safety car. We didn't get one last week, and I feel a bit robbed.
We did get one.
Yeah, we did. Sorry. We did. No, Yarno won. That's why I felt robbed. Sorry, I mixed up it. My bad.
Right then, just quickly going to go through the whole grid again. Louis from Casper, Yarno, Paris, Liam, Jonathan, Blizzard, Jacob Tex, Lee and Ash Best, all on the soft compound tires. They're outside top 10. Free tire choice, but I wouldn't be surprised if we all start in sauce anyway. Midnight Girl, Deso, Lakitu, Calzo, Lion, Onyx, Forbes, Little Blocks and Toxic Tomato. I know there's always going to be someone who will choose a different compound, but honestly, take the soft. If you get one safety car, you'll get a lot of safety cars. That tends to be how it works around here.
I feel like we expected a bit more. You know what I mean? I feel like this qualifying session didn't live up to the hype. I thought the laps would be a lot better. Like, I think like at the start of the game they were doing the exact same laps. You know what I mean?
I'm just disappointed we didn't get into the 1 minute 18s. If you want to see a 1 minute 18, please do go and watch Yarno's lap. It's on his Twitter. It's a very nice lap.
Pack it in. You don't have to bring.
Well, he picked me up, and then I didn't get to see it on stream, so people will be expecting it, so they're gonna go see it.
Just don't bring up Twitter, okay? It's a touchy subject.
Yeah, I forgot that. Sorry.
Me and Jack are in negotiations to get it sorted out. By negotiations, I mean he's ignoring my appeals. Actually, can I just say that this whole my Twitter getting suspended, all stemmed from me getting banned in PSGL. That one round. What was it? 2 seasons ago? Season 23.
Yeah.
Yes, 23. When I called out the commentators. Good times.
And
Thankfully,
now
no one's calling me out.
And now we're calling ourselves out.
Well, no one's calling me out because they don't want to smoke.
Well,
which I can't give to them on Twitter. But
yeah, if in theory, chat, you can smoke them all you want now because you can't do anything, can you? You can't do anything
about it.
Yeah. Now look at this. Louis is straight on the weaving game. He's doing that for some reason. Now, okay, do you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Everyone outside the top 10 has gone on to a different compound. My problem with that is that safety cars are so probable that it could ruin that strategy. It feels too risky in my opinion, but
it would ruin it if the safety car happens early.
Which it could. Because if the safety car happens, say, in the first 5 laps, well, you're on to hards, aren't you, to the end of the race? Or maybe lap 5 onwards, I should say.
Well, actually, I think it happens in lap 5. Isn't everyone screwed?
Well, if you're on the soft,
can't go to the end.
Soft runners can pit for hards, and then you'll get 4 laps of safety cars, so you should be okay. Medium runners,
it's a bit of a jump, Owen.
Well, sorry, 3 laps then. So you'll be going from lap 8 then on practically new tyres on hards. They'll go.
Like 2 because you pit. It's like 2 because you pit, and then it's out for 2 laps.
Well, the medians go from lap 9 to the end of the race. I did it yesterday nearly. They went for fastest lap, so I thought screw that. But they were going to get to the end. It was 15th. It wasn't going too well. So they can go from lap 9. So an early safety car, you probably can stick hards on. So what about the people on hards? Does that not feel like such a needless risk? And it feels like they planned that. It's both the racing points and no one else. So,
I guess they feel like they've got nothing to lose.
Well, I guess. Well, maybe they'll get lucky. We'll just have to wait and see. But it'll certainly be an intriguing race. See how these alternate strategy guys do. And, by the way, welcome to the people who finished watching the F2 race. I forgot to say hello to you all, but I imagine some of you are probably come from that. So it was a good race. I know you had a safety car right at the end. I'm sure that spiced it all up. And I hope we're going to top anything that happened there. With this,
also,
we've got...
to other people who are happy to see me, but I'm also very happy to see you. So I love you all the time.
Oh, lovely. Well then.
Oh.
How competitive is this front three? I imagine we're going to be saying this quite a lot this season. Louis from Casper and then Jarno. Now that's going to be fun into turn 1. I don't think we'll get too many moves, but you never know with these people. Now we just have to get some lights at some point. Here we go. 2, 3, 4 and 5 lights ahead of the drivers. The Australian Grand Prix is go. Looks like a decent start from Casper. Will Casper get there into turn 1 and say leave it? He does leave it. I'm not the best for advising this sort of thing, but look at that, side by side with Jarno. We've got 2 people side by side. We've got Casper going for the lead, and then we've got the other Williams possibly thinking of challenging as well. Louis still side by side. These guys are all touching each other right now, and this is going to get pretty hectic when they don't stop in a minute because there's contact. 2 cars sliding. Jarno and Paris luckily to get away with it, and there's still a few side by side in the background as we head through the first sector. Good Brazilian driving there for Louis to hold on to the lead. I thought he'd lost it.
Didn't hold the inside line after getting the place, which is a bit shocking. I think he just thought Lewis would just give it up, and Lewis was absolutely not doing that. So, yeah, one thing naive Casper. Now Lewis takes the lead after that.
I think this has been a crash. Something's gone wrong. Onyx has gone off at the back. He's down to last. I don't think there's any damage on the car, but he is now last. Not great.
Everyone takes it fast left right properly. Looks like they're all good.
Yeah, we're all alive so far. Onyx's tyres are okay, so he didn't slide off. So we're all seemingly going to make it through the first lap relatively unscathed. We have got some side by side in the back. We've got Lickle Blocks and Calzo braving it out, and Lickle makes the place. Louis already pulled over to the right hand side of the track, not wanting any of that slipstream to be taken as we head down to turn 1. Nice and close. Gill, only driver in the top 10 on a different tyre than the soft, and that'll be the mediums for him. So we'll see if he can make any more progress. It looks like Paris is all over the back of Casper. I did say that right, didn't I? I'm getting mixed up on my words now. Jarno is falling back a little bit. I don't know if he's maybe saving a bit more than the rest, but he's certainly holding back by the looks of it. I've watched a Veloce race. I know you're quick.
I feel like the more... I don't know what I was going to say. Continue.
Well, I don't know what you're going to say. I hadn't thought what I was going to say next.
I didn't even have a thought. I just said words.
Lovely.
Actually, I do have a thought now. Paris is looking very racy on the back of these way. I imagine he's the quickest out of everyone here. Ooh. Gale almost spun there. Now he has Ash Best on the back of him.
Outside line, not the preferable line, but if he can get the cut back there, Ash Best should be able to get by. Oh no, he's not. Into the gravel trap, down the field. He's gonna have to sit there and wait. That's so painful, but he will finally get out into last as Casper sets fastest lap. Interesting. DRS, of course, enabled on this lap. Let's see what these guys are made of, because this is certainly not pulling away is Louis at the minute. 3 DRS zones, remember.
Need to catch up. Aaron's going to need to catch up as quickly as possible because he doesn't want to lose touch with these 3. They all got DRS. And he's doing that. The moment he's caught up 2/10s just about at first sector.
Looking out to 14th, he's ahead of both the racing points now, who are not having a great start. I guess they are just playing the long game and just hoping that nothing happens until, what, let's say, lap 20? I don't know how long they're going to go. But I think they're going to be going hard to soft, or hard to safety car, more like. But anyway, time for some DRS, folks. Casper... yeah, nowhere near. Paris has got a chance if he wants to. Late on the brakes, not late enough.
That would have been crazy if he went for it. I don't think that was well advised. I wouldn't be well advised, rather.
Forbes now being overtaken by Calzo. Run up in second place last week, and they all went wrong from there. Now, listen, the strategy is going to have him slow in the early stages.
He's going to have a go on Lewis, who will be now. DRS sounds not the best of runs, but Lewis got a lot of oomph through that first corner, so he's going to be safe for the time being.
He's so close, Paris, to hitting the back there. It feels like if he just gets a little tad closer, he could launch one up the inside. He's a lot more ambitious and aggressive than the Blizzard when he was in that Williams last season. I wonder if he'll actually give his teammate a run for his money if he was to be fighting him for a race win today. We'll maybe find out in a few moments. Midnight and Lakiti are fighting away, and they're going side by side. There's a bit of contact, and that's nearly on the wall. In fact, I was talking to Tomato, who hit Lakiti, so Lakiti's been passed by 2 cars in one go. Not a good start to the second sector for him there. But here we go, time for some more DRS. It does feel like Paris has got a good opportunity here, but he's not going to be close enough there.
I love watching the cars that fast left right. I hate taking it, but I love watching it.
Oh yeah, it's great fun to watch, but it's terrifying to take in the early laps. I know from experience.
Later laps.
Oh, that's oh wow. Yeah, well, we're not going to find out how Paris is going to do now. That was a really unfortunate error there, but it's going to be Jarno all over the back from there. Front wing damage on the right hand side. He hit the wall of his rear left and got all over the grass and just couldn't save it. Jarno up the inside, trying to show himself. Not going to go for it just yet. Will Paris be able to keep any pace? Forbes and Desso. Desso's gone off. And Forbes is in all sorts of fights. I wonder what happened there. Were they side by side for turn 1, I wonder. There goes Onyx into the grass. He went for the outside line. Will there be a safety car for the retirement, or did he just retire on track? He's ghost cars driving away.
He just getting... Paris is losing that much time. Casper, should be said.
You'll be out of DRS before you know it, though, and
it's not like catastrophic.
Well, you'll find the difference for here quite remarkable.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yarno's gone way past. And Jonathan will be on the back now in a moment. What a shame that is for Paris. I guess he's just going to stick cards on and go for the end and just hope he gets some luck. Oh, someone's gone off. It is Lickle. We've got a few off, in fact. I think Forbes went off. Forbes may have only spun. Lickle definitely went for a bit of a bigger ride, though. And, yeah, Paris and depends. Jaketex too. Hards to the end, I guess, for both of them. For Jaketex, yes. For Paris, mediums, hards. Game's playing tricks on me. And so that does break up the fight at the top, unfortunately. The entirety of the top 9 were in or top 8 were in DRS for a few laps, but yeah, that accident did sort of ruin it all, didn't it?
It was a shame, he was looking so quick too.
He was.
Really looking forward to seeing what he did do. And he almost looked like he saved it.
This is it. It was a tiny little nick with a wall in the end, but that's what happens. It wasn't massive damage, but on this track, you just can't survive it. Maybe on Bahrain you could have survived it, but not here. But it's good to see that Casper is still set on the back of Louis with much more ERS as well.
I mean, there's 3 DRS zones. If he wasn't on the back of them, I'd be annoyed with himself, I think.
Yeah, you could argue that, but
There was
pitting.
pits.
Right, interesting.
Really.
Too early. I don't think that's a good strategy call, but we'll see. Because he'll be put into the pack now for a few laps longer than he may want. Surely it's hards. And it is hard.
I don't think he will be put into the pack. I think he'll be just fine.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forget there's been so many accidents actually.
Yeah. Onyx might get him, or Forbes rather. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, Forbes just backs off there. He could have went for it, but he decided not to. But like I say, you could take soft to medium and be fine. So I'm surprised that Louis done that, because we're only about
He's been struggling from a bit of overheating.
On the hards?
On the softs, I meant.
Or on the softs, sorry, on the softs, yeah, sorry. That's my bad. But I don't think he'll be, I don't think that's the right call. I know I'm not a strategy genius, but we're only about 3 laps away from being able to pit for the mediums at the moment, and once you do that, you should be alright to get to the end. Even if they start going off, if you've got the track position, you'll be fine.
I think this whole pack's caught up to Casper once again. So yeah,
Casper
he's pitting
pits.
now. These guys are not fans of those soft tires. Jonathan pits too. Lizard pits.
I'm so surprised by this.
Be interesting to see if Yarno goes on to the mediums.
Casper, hards, are all hards.
Was Yarno 18.7 on PC or PS4?
I think it was on PS4.
Okay. I don't think it was.
And look at this, Casper. I tell you what, Casper's a lot closer than I thought he'd be there, but wasn't quite close enough, and he's had a really poor run there now.
Forbes.
Oh, yes. Luckily, no one else ran into him. He ran into the wall, though. I think he didn't damage his car as he came back on, but that would have been.
Jake Tex on the back of Jonathan now, so nice little undercut for Jake Tex. So he pit even earlier than Lewis. So interesting. Ours must last a lot longer than I thought they do. But will they be in a good enough nick coming into the race? Left to be seen.
I just wonder if Yarno is gonna just follow the pack or stick
I don't think he's doing too well on those softs.
pitting.
Yeah, he's pitting. I think
I reckon you can rep some mediums now. I think.
Here comes Gil. He's now going to take the lead. I think he did this last week too. Took the different strategy and found himself first of all the people running the different strategy. So He's turning into
Ah,
a nice little midfield driver as Gil, which I don't think that's something he would want to be, but yeah.
everyone on
He's more
hards. Louis miles clear, and so is Casper. And they fall right into the middle ground, but will Parfield to get through turn 1 okay without Jonathan getting him? No, he won't. A big slide from Liam puts him under even more pressure, possibly from Jacotex now, who's going to go right round the outside, a bit late on the brakes, bit of contact too, elbows out, and Liam holds the position. And now, everybody who's currently on mediums is praying for that safety car.
He's very bunched up once again, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, bunched up a lot more than I thought it would.
Yeah, Lewis, Casper's in his DRS, Bjarno's just out of Casper's, Jonathan's just inside of Bjarno's, Liam, Jay, and Blizzard all minus Stern. So, all different action going on throughout the field.
Blizzard really all over the back of Jacotex in the early part of the fast left right, but was falling back a little bit towards the end of it. Will he still be close enough to pass? No, but he certainly seems a lot more confident actually in the corners themselves rather than under braking. So could be going for the exits as Midnight and Toxic Tomato are fighting away to two teammates. Maybe not the best idea at the minute. I would. Oh, Lakitu. Oh, that was a big slide. Don't want to be doing that too often. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe that was just a planned swap. I didn't see the whole move happen, but yeah, swapping places. The two Toro Rossos.
I think Midnight. I don't think they swapped though. I think Midnight was always ahead of him.
Maybe they were side by side then. I thought no. It was definitely Toxic Tomato ahead because it was. I was going to be at the point it was the top two. I think from F2 last year, top two in the race right now, and it's clearly not that anymore.
Oh well. Speaking of Lewis, Casper's reeling him in once again.
Yeah, and Jarno's trying to get into DRS. He'll be hoping these two scrap a little bit, but he's not in that DRS actually, so there you go. He's been giving it some welly on this lap. He could well be on for a purple lap actually. He's purple through the middle sector. He's given it a lot of aggression through the fast left right. Sideways on the exit, but alive.
Sideways but alive.
Indeed. And yeah, he's caught that gap right up, and now he can just sort of sit in that gap, take that DRS and start saving some ERS. But before that he'd set the fastest lap, right? Put up to 2, just get that fastest lap under his belt. Yay. Is Blizzard going to go for that into turn 1? I thought about it. He's so close. He could almost touch him. He could almost reach out and push him out of the way. He's that close.
Surely now, though.
He's going to go for a dummy. He's trying it, but Jacotex was wise to that. You could see what he was planning, but he never had the chance to execute.
I think Australia is one of those tracks where it's hard to overtake, but the overtakes that you do are so rewarding around here. You really feel like you earn it when you do pull one off.
He's got another good run there, Blizzard.
I think it's a matter of time at this point because Jay's lost that DRS and he's struggling compared to everyone else. So.
He's fallen way off the pack. He's just got no ERS left, that's the issue. He didn't save when he was in that DRS train and now he's out of it. He's got nothing to fight or defend with. He's a sitting duck on the straights. Luckily for him, there's not many. There's not many straights, so we can theoretically sit there all day as long as he has just enough ERS to defend when he needs to. Meanwhile, at the front, this is about as close as it's been. This, big slide from Casper, but keeps it. It's about as close as it's been, really, for most of the race. If Jonathan could just get into that DRS, then it'd be the top 5 all, innit?
So he's not going to get Jay this time. Off the first corner, too.
I believe, by the way, as well, we've got no penalties to worry about either, so, just as if, but look at this, we've got a fight for the lead. We've got a fight for the lead as well. We've got Midnight, maybe that's why they swapped the two Toro Rossos. Midnight, clearly the quickest driver on this alternate strategy. Yeah, he could be a force to be reckoned with if a safety car comes out for Onyx retirement. You've got to question it, and we do get it. So these guys will be into the pits on this lap. And Midnight, well, we just started to talk about him, and he's now right in the, almost in the box seat to win it, I would have thought. This is shaking us all right up. Do the guys who are currently on the hards pit for mediums?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they're going to lose track position anyway, aren't they? Surely this is a golden opportunity for them to pit. Of course, the guys on mediums are going to be pitting for hards. That's the only bad thing for them. Do they care? I don't think so. They've just been gifted potentially the lead of the race as Lakiti nearly goes to the back. Top 2 stay out, top 3 stay out, top 4, 5. Will anyone risk it? No one's risking it. I think you're right as well, Lou. We'll keep the lead. That is Lickle exiting the pit lane. Gill isn't actually making too much up. He's going to be P7.
Behind.
And Midnight.
Freshest tires, not too bad.
Midnight P8. It is not bad for Midnight.
Blizzard pit. I thought it Paris. Not Paris. No, yeah, Paris.
Yeah, Paris did pit. Yeah.
So yeah, Blizzard pit there, which is a bit odd decision.
Lickle has ignored yellow flags. He's been disqualified.
Oh well.
Oops.
Nothing of value was lost.
Nope. So the big question then, can Midnight, because I'm just going to pin all my hopes on him, can he start clawing his way through the field? Because he's going to be on one of the newer sets of tyres. Will Gill be able to refine some of the pace that he was losing against Midnight? Will these two, and Lakiti and Toxic Tomato, will they be able to make something work here? Because this has just put an extra dimension into this race. Anyone really in that top 10 has got a realistic chance of the victory, surely.
I think so. I also think Blizzard and Lee Finley and Paris is kind of back in it. I think everyone is going to.
We're all back, yeah.
I feel like those top 6 drivers aren't feeling too happy right now, I'd imagine.
But again, this is a track where track position is key, but
it is.
And the hards don't wear massively, but that doesn't mean you can't be overtaken by someone on another set. It's been very interesting to see. Can we just restart soon, please? Just gotta wait for the rest of the guys to, yeah, get onto the back of the train and we'll be ready to go. But if we get another safety car, that's something we've got to focus on as well. Who takes what risk? Because, like I say, safety cars tend to breed safety cars. It's the classic yellow breed yellow from IndyCar and all that. It always happens. So these guys are going to be aware of that as well. Don't be too aggressive, because we're not even halfway through the race yet. And we're already talking about who's going to win it. So, yeah, patience is a virtue.
I'm excited for this. Could be a good one. I really hope that the top 7th to pretty much 17th, I just hope they don't trip over each other too much. Keep it clean, because this could be a lot of fun.
Why did I say that Lickle have been disqualified?
I think it's because you're not a very smart person, Owen.
Why did I say that? I'm just sorry. Did I misread it or? Nah, he was disqualified. He was disqualified, but he's still racing. I'm not losing. I'm not losing my marbles.
He did. Allow him. Leave him alone.
What the hell? Retire.
He doesn't play by your. He doesn't play by your rules.
Man.
He just hit the game with a no you.
Obviously, yeah, that's the solution. I mean, you've got to hurry up and catch that safety car, lads. So weird. Maybe it's.
Really hope Yarn.
He did pits as well. He did pits, and he didn't change tyres. What on earth? Okay.
I really hope Yarn doesn't get a podium, so I don't have to deal with him having muted in the party. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he wasn't happy last week.
Nah. So Jonathan, chop chop. Get me one.
You know, that seems to come back to another lap just because of Leclerc's supposedly not disqualified, definitely should have been disqualified car. You can check back on the stream if you want, folks. It said on the stream, it said on screen that he was disqualified.
He doesn't play by your rules.
Or it's a glitch. Could be a glitch. Wouldn't surprise me, would it really? Would it surprise anyone?
F1 2019 never glitches, what do you mean?
Oh no. Here's a suggestion. What if I invite your second account to the party and then Yarno can't have that one muted?
Yes, do that.
Issue, I don't know what your second account is.
Sure, I want to read it out, to be honest.
Nah, sounds to me on that old Snapchat thing I don't use anymore.
My second account is... I think he does have it muted though, that's the thing. Okay, try, let me send you back in a sec. Right then, so Leclerc has caught up to the field. He wasn't disqualified. It's fine. I was mistaken. The game was mistaken. How about we just settle for that, yeah? Anyway, let me just quickly check penalties actually, just while we're here. Just to make sure we haven't got any. Because it'd be really annoying if we did. Did you get the friend request?
Yes. I'll accept it later. Right. Only personal penalty I can see in the top 10 is 2 people. Midnight and Jake Attacks at the moment. That could be annoying. Very annoying. And then Toxic Tomato's got one as well. Rest of them, fine in the top 10. But we're getting ready to go now. Louis backing up the pack. And, well, we're going to start the second half of the race. Slightly unknown. I don't know who's going to win this one. Let's find out. Louis giving it a very big trade here because he's waiting so long to go. Will that work for him or will it be like Barrichello? That feels like a Barrichello style restart.
That was exactly like Barrichello.
Oh, he's so thought about going for that there, did Casper. Jacob texted Gill going for it. I didn't see that one go side by side, but he certainly tried it. They're all trying it. Yarno's having a good go round the outside. That's going to be surely a good move if we can just keep it on the inside. No, do you know what though? Casper's staying in there, but he has to eventually let it go. Yarno, I should say, what a move. P2. Can he now chase Louis? He better.
Casper, once again, he has his chance to get the lead, but he just follows it. Just not ruthless enough.
Oh, look at Ash Best. Just barging his way by Forbes. No more Mr. Nice Guy there.
Definitely with you, Forbes.
Oh, look at this. Calzo.
Let that legend Ash Best back through. Have some respect.
That would have been some move if Calzo went for it. Oh, Blizzard.
Yeah, Blizzard made it up to 9, so good driving from him.
Yeah, good driving.
Gill hasn't quite cracked the older hard runners yet. It's a very new money versus old money type battle with the first to sixth and the rest, pretty much.
Yeah. The K2 penalty. Paris and Lakiti now side by side, bit of contact, but Paris does get through. Up into 11th place. I've got to say, I'm surprised that Jacotek seems to still be trying to be aggressive on lane, even though he's got older tyres. He's sort of yo-yoing back and forth. It's weird. It's very weird. Can't decide where he wants to go for it or not. I'm sure he'll pick his moment. Cause he better pick it well, because as you say, it'll be the new money on the back of him if he makes a mistake. But actually, saying that, Liam looks pretty good to go for a move. And did Blizzard get that on the inside of 11? That's a brave move, but I guess Midnight had to let that one go. Blizzard on a charge, top runner on mediums.
He's not messing around, is he? He's Blizzard.
Paris penalty, Forbes and Ash Best. If hit each other, there's lag, I think. He's just been thrown up into Narnia there as Forbes. That's just absolute assault if I've ever seen it. And he's screwed. So, DRS, welcome back to our homes. You'll get it on the exit of turn 12 for the first time, and then front two straights as well afterwards. And, yeah, 12 laps to decide this thing. Blizzard is quickly becoming a one to watch, isn't he? As Forbes retires in the pit lane after being assaulted, he probably needs counselling after that. It was a pretty horrendous incident. He ghosted, but was still being chucked up in the air. He's being passed around like a teddy bear.
Or like a,
Don't. Well, look at this. Toxic Tomato! And Paris. That was always going to end in tears, let's be honest. And Toxic Tomato has got a one-way ticket to the pit lane. And he's also running along the wall as well. Don't do that. You'll get a puncture if you do that. And yeah, pulling off to the side of the track. Shame. A bit of a slide from both of them as he went on the exit of, I think, what was it, turn 9, 10? And yeah, the wall awaited. I don't know if there's any fault there. It is a proper train. Unfortunately, it's an Australia train, which suddenly demotes it and turns it into a procession. It's like,
a big word for you, Owen, procession.
Rush hour traffic, that's what this is.
Are you gonna go for it here?
He thought about it, but then said, haha, still got 11 laps to try and entertain the commentators. I'll just sit back and wait. As Blizzard says, I'm not waiting, I'm gonna try have a go on Gil. He's looking everywhere, he's looking inside, outside. I don't think he's trying to penetrate him, but he could get desperate.
What Blizzard's gonna need to do is just to make sure he gets, not if he doesn't overtake this lap, just make sure you get Gil out of that DRS. Big text. Hold him up a bit, battle a bit.
Right then. So, Yarno has got a lot more ERS actually than Louis. It's about time you start using it, man. Here he goes. DRS. Overtake. Louis puts it to the middle of the track, then back to the racing line. Successful defensive move. Blizzard is going to get that maybe on the exit. Felt like he hesitated a bit there. He saw Gil. Maybe he should have went for it there.
He should have. Just at least get him out of the RFS of Jay. He would himself.
Yarno going for it in towards turn 1. Here we go for the race lead. I don't think that's a good idea. That's going to be an accident. Right goes Louis. Into the wall he goes. He should not have tried to keep that one side by side. And here comes Casper now. Does Casper fancy it? He was close again. Decides not to go for it. And we've now got a very fun fight for the lead. And Louis fighting back. Will it be 2 non-scores in a row? Oh.
Gil got... I don't know what happened to Gil, but he's lost out badly. And Blizzard is now up into 6th on mediums.
He's looking stronger and stronger by the lap, isn't he?
Yeah.
Unless, of course, he tipped round Gil. A bit like Louis and Yarno.
He's going absolutely abysmal.
I don't really know what Louis was doing there. He saw Yarno was passing him. I found this out the hard way yesterday again, F3. Don't stick it on the outside. It's turn 1. You will die unless you back out. And Blizzard's got a penalty.
He should have either tried to go... He should have either tried to go for the exit or held the inside line. He just sort of expected to be let room there and yeah, Yarno would not give it to him.
But now we're going to watch Yarno try and pull away. He's got a 6 car, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 car train actually for the lead. And he's going to have to try and hold them all back. Of course, like I say, Blizzard has got a penalty in there. Yellows... What's that for? Is it for... Oh, Toxic Tomatoes crashed again. And he's broken the front wing off, as Louis does record a second non-score of this title defence. The treble's not looking too likely right now. Only 8 rounds to go, already 20% through the season. It's going to need some fight back now, especially if Jarno goes and wins this. Has he still got fastest lap? No, he doesn't. Ash Best has it.
Seems like Casper's not letting him go anywhere.
He certainly isn't. I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be a good fight, I hope.
Oh, here comes Paris.
Oh, Paris.
He's on the mediums too, so he's not out of this.
Yeah, he's also got penalties as well. These guys on penalties are going to be so careful. That's been like, yeah, gets a penalty. It's going to give him a good chance of getting back by Paris, but at what cost? Yeah, full cost because he didn't get by. So the laps are now starting to count down. We'll have 8 to go at the end of this one.
Go on, Casper, have a good go.
They're pretty level on ARS, are Casper and Jarno. And you can see that Jarno is not interested in using any of it down the main straight. He knows himself he shouldn't have been able to get by Louis through there, but he did. I'm pretty sure he's probably thanking his lucky stars that happened. He probably couldn't believe his luck. I think he knows no one else is going to go for that type of move now, especially after that all happened in front of him as well. Might be a bit more hesitant in for a turn 1 move. But yeah, we just have to tensely wait, because this is it. The top 2 fight tonight, they mess about. Jonathan nicks free and wins the thing, so they've got to be careful.
Yes, please.
I don't think I've ever seen Jonathan win a race, actually. Trying to think of the last time he won, I don't remember. So, certainly it would obviously be his first of the season. But certainly would be a very good win for him if he can get it. He's certainly that guy in the box seat if it all goes wrong. At the minute. Blizzard seems the wind's been taken out of his sails a little bit on those mediums. Maybe they're just starting to fade away a tad.
Same thing as last time, he just comes up behind Jacotex and he just can't really do anything.
Like I say, rush hour. You can't pass him, you're just stuck. I'm making this a phrase. I'm making this a catchphrase.
Who do you?
Let me have fun.
Here comes Paris on Blizzard.
So close to contact and so close to sending them both into the gravel with the way that Blizzard was moving on to braking there, but they both live to fight another day.
Why is Paris trying to go inside there? It looked like it was open.
Ash Best with another fastest lap, but he is just miles behind.
Kind of crazy how after Paris has had his crash, he's pretty much back in the almost the exact same position. Good recovery.
Yeah, it's just a shame about penalties. I think penalties will affect us actually quite a bit because thanks to this big train, no one's really pulling away. So, 3-second penalty, yeah, that will drop him out of the points. Just depends how many people have penalties, but we'll just wait and see at the end of the race. It's still probably too early to worry about that yet.
Jacotex had a bit of a moment out of short term that is, but Blizzard on the back.
So Jonathan now is starting to fall back a little bit. If he's not careful, he'll have Liam passing him. You know, we could still replicate this top 3 that we had in Bahrain. We've got all 3 of them in that top 5 at the minute. Could be fun. When will Casper go for it? He will go for it at some point, right? Even if it looks silly, he might just give it a go. What's the harm in trying into turn 3, you know? You know? I mean, many things could go wrong, but if you get it right... And he has got to make a title charge. It wasn't the best race in the world in Bahrain last week.
Bahrain.
Bahrain, that's what you call it, man.
Bahrain.
Bahrain, yeah.
I can't down.
Subscribe for more autistic spasms. Now look at this. Is Liam thinking of going for a move at some point soon? Because he's now dropping Jacotex off the back of him, and Jonathan's starting to fall off the back of Casper. It sounds to me like it's a golden opportunity starting to present itself. Yellows, toxic tomato. That's an accident. That is an accident. They're going to crash and they're going to pass this. You'll see where he is on the left-hand side. Surprised there's no safety car or even a virtual for that. But yeah, I'd reckon Onyx's accident was probably lesser. But well, Lakitu has a penalty. And yeah, Jonathan out of DRS now, so this is prime time for everyone to start ganging up on him. I mean, that sound stalkerish, but I mean, what else are they going to do?
Sounds stalkerish. It sounds a lot worse than stalkerish.
PG, man, like. PG.
Twitter allowed this man on his app, but not me.
Hey, I'm not that controversial. I'm a child. Can't bully children.
Anyways, Blizzard is so close to the back of Jacotex.
Oh, is indeed.
He might as well just stick a nose in there.
Will he dummy him? Or will he just bore us? Come on.
I feel like there's best chances of somehow getting Jacotex out of that DRS, and that is going to involve him making push him wide a bit. Do something.
Just don't look at his mirrors. Just do not look in your mirrors, Blizzard.
I think Paris might have touched the back of him there. This had a bit of a moment.
He'd probably look at his mirror. I don't think he realises just how much is behind him right now. Because he looks like he's under quite a lot of pressure from Paris. I said earlier on it looked like he could brake quite late. Maybe he'll put that into practice at some point. But yeah, he's got to do something. Someone's got to do something.
Jarno and Casper both have one warning. Absolute weirdos.
Blizzard has another penalty. He's going to really fly down the pack, unfortunately, at the end of this.
Liam only has one warning. Jay has a penalty.
He does, indeed.
Midnight has a penalty. 2 penalties.
So Jacotex is dangerously close to falling out of DRS. I wonder if he did. He's had a big slide as well. He's just about kept in DRS, but he's outside that 1 second now. He's going to want to be careful. He's going to want to be looking at his mirrors in the next few laps. Only 3 to go. Jonathan is now back in DRS. I'm hoping we're going to get a grandstand finish here, but we'll just have to wait and see. Stay tuned, folks. To the 50 of you, don't leave. Please. The K2's crashed. Yeah. Oof.
Not been a good race for him, has it?
Nope. No, it hasn't.
Oh, this has a good chance here of getting the Jacotex rather.
Dummy? Nothing.
Dummy was on. He was on, you know.
Oh, he's hit him! Oh, okay. And they've all collided. Broken front wing again. There goes Midnight on the inside of Paris. How unlucky can this guy get? That's a bit too much. This is a bit too much, people. How have they not had a simply horrifying accident? I don't know. What a pass from Midnight. You gotta give that credit. That took balls. And look at this. Here comes Lee. Well, Lee's just bullying him, and they're both gonna collide. And then now here comes Gil, side by side, down towards turn 11 and 12. Who blinks first? I think that would be more damage, actually. Yeah, it's okay. Paris is okay, and Gil nearly dropped it, but here comes Liam. Look at him, he's super close. Jonathan must have had a mistake in the S. This is all kicking off now. He's also super low on ERS. Jonathan's a sitting duck on this straight, possibly. But look at this. Both of the front runners looking relatively good on ERS. Are they just preparing to go for it on the final lap? 2 to go. I still can't call this.
I don't think Casper really has much in the tank. I think he's just sort of hanging on to this point. think Yarno's got this. I'd be shocked if Yarno doesn't have this.
You'd be surprised. Be surprised. Gill there gets by Lee Finlay. A much more simpler move than his last. And Paris is going to have to try and defend that last point. I think he's going to fall at the point anyway with the penalties, but man, is he going to be a frustrated guy in that Williams. He was used and abused, as Connor said. That was the best way to describe that last lap. He was destroyed by everyone. Counselling. And look at Blizzard. Look at Blizzard. Outside, turn 11. Is he getting desperate? He's not that desperate. He's hit him. Let's not be too desperate here. Still got a lap. As Liam, again, still got a lap, but they've got to think of something here. These guys are running out of ideas. Blizzard is starting to get desperate. Calzo's got by Paris. Midnight could nick this from the two of them. I know these guys all have penalties deals, so penalties will be a factor. I don't know if Lee's got any, but if he doesn't, he's going to be getting some big points today, but we'll see. Final lap then of the Australian Grand Prix. Here comes Blizzard down towards turn 1. Just pass him. He's not doing us any favours. What about Liam? Is he going to go for the move? Yeah, the Red Bulls just don't have any confidence in the braking zone. They're not going for it. Shame that.
Yeah, Casper's almost. Casper's out of DRS now.
Casper's had something go wrong. Something's happened.
Yeah.
What has happened to Casper? He's lost 2 seconds on the lap.
Yeah.
Somehow Jonathan hasn't caught him there. I don't get it. What happened there? Yellows now for Lakito. He's been in the final corner. If I was in, I'd just stay there and wait for Yarno. Yeah, what is happening there? Anyway, last chance saloon, and you know what? Liam has got a very good chance. Has to go for it. Which way to go? Left, right? He decides to go left. No. No. That's not how you pass. What about Blizzard? He's trying the outside route as well. These Red Bulls aren't very good when they're overtaking on it, but will Blizzard get this one done? It's going to be close. There's Colton. That's going to be a big slide. Yarno comes across the line in a few moments' time to win. He's extending that championship lead. He's looking dominant this season. Casper second, Jonathan third, Liam fourth, Jacotex fifth, Blizzard sixth, and Gil now. Yeah, Lee, no penalties, fifth place. Good job. Calzo sixth, Gil 7th, Jacotex 8th, Blizzard 9th, Midnight 10th, Paris 11th, Lickle 12th, and Ashbest 13th with Lakiti 14th. But yeah, as I say, no penalties really did help Lee Finlay out there.
And Calzo.
And yeah, Calzo too.
Nowhere for all of that, and all of a sudden he's just 6th.
Not bad, guys. Good stuff.
I hate the penalty system. Terrible.
I'm sure
how can you
do.
get 3 seconds for what? 3/10 corner cuts. 3 seconds.
Cuz. Right, I better invite your second account, shouldn't I, to the party? See, you're silent for a second. Hi, this is Devin Butler. Please be my friend. Right, I'm hoping. I'm hoping that this doesn't go over the race results, but I'm sure I'll be back in time at race results. Ugh, no, I can't find it. I just added it. How can I not find this flipping account now? My goodness, I'm so useless. Someone kill me now with a pen and some string. Sorry if you're missing the race results. I mean, I went through them already, so really do you need to see them? Yeah, I've managed to loot.
Hello, Premier. Dominant drive from him. Second place, Casper. His compatriot. Third place, Jonathan, and his compatriot, Liam, in fourth. Lee Finlay, and his compatriot in sixth, Calzo.
Nice.
We'll hear that. PRT Gill in seventh. His enemy, in terms of country, Jake Tex in eighth. Blizzard ninth. Team Midnight. Non-points finishers are Paris, Lickleblocks, Ash Best, and the key to the DNFs are Toxic the Battle, ILRT, Fatboy, Forbes, Onyx, and Deso.
Right, let me just take a picture of the top 3. I'm not gonna genuinely have to start searching for that account. Or you can suggest the account, actually. Sorry, I know it was there, I know I had it, but I forgot the username already, and now I can't find it. Suggest it for me, please. Cheers.
You have 0 friends, by the way.
I've got too many, that's why I couldn't find it, you know? That's it, it's a nice problem to have. Right, come on, send invites, you flippin' plebs. PlayStation! Sorry, I can hear my echo now. Echo! Alright, I can't even send Yarno an invite to the party, so he's not joining. That's why I couldn't find you. We're called Devon Flippin' Butler. Right, let's try and invite Jarno again. What is PlayStation's problem? Let me invite the guy. There's nothing wrong with him. He's a very nice fella. Did it send? I don't know if that sent it. I don't know if that sent to Yarno or not, but let's just hope it did. Yeah, Caper, not Casper. Let's try and spell his name right. Oh dear, my spelling mistakes are fantastic. Yeah, got a little bit of autism. You gotta embrace it, you know. You know? Right, can you... Actually, no, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say get rid of your account, but it doesn't matter. It's not making any noise anyway. Right, let me try and find... Let me just try and find Yarno again, just in case it was a play... Okay, it's fine. Right, well, I've invited all our podium setters. I've got no idea what to ask them, actually. You know when you... You know when you do... Alright, do you want to ask the questions first?
Yeah.
Right, lovely. I'll just have to wait for them to join now. So yeah, that was a good race. I think we're at France next, for those who don't know. It'll be a good race. We'll make France look good. But anyway, we've got the man driving the French car joined in the party. We've got LRT Jonathan finishing P3. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we've got Odems wants to ask questions because I don't know what to ask.
So, Jonathan, congratulations on P3.
Thank you.
Were you at any point ever in doubt of your position? Did you think that Liam was going to get you?
I was worried about it, and I had to look for no warnings. So I had to take the chicane in the start of the third sector very slowly, and he had good opportunities to overtake me in the third DRS zone. But luckily he didn't really went for the move because yeah, we are friends and we're talking in the party, and I was relying on him not to die from here. From
corruption is what you're saying.
Huh?
Corruption is what you're saying.
that is a bit corrupted, isn't it? Oh, come on.
So the race was a bit of a slipstream DRS fest. For the commentators, it was a bit up and down. There were some exciting moments, but as a driver, did you enjoy being in it? Did you enjoy everyone being so close, or were you annoyed by how it was just all about DRS and DRS?
I was pretty lucky to stay in the DRS and slipstream from Caspar, because otherwise Liam would probably get past me. Yeah, so I enjoyed it.
So do you think you had the pace for anything better than second, or do you think that was your limit?
Yeah, on the softs my pace was pretty good in the training. I could keep up with Jano, but my hard pace wasn't that great. So more than P3 wasn't really able.
Okay, that means you've maxed.
Yeah, definitely.
So, what track is next?
France is next.
France. You looking forward to France?
No.
No.
Definitely not.
Nothing wrong with
I hate
France.
this
I like,
track.
I like France. France is nice.
It's
No.
another one of those one-shot qualifying tracks.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, for
Well,
God's sake.
yes. Is it?
No.
The first sector.
No, I guess, kind of.
Rip.
Depends on how crazy you are.
I think. Sorry, it's had been my fantastic league racing knowledge to the Forte game, but I'm pretty sure I did soft to hard there in a league race.
It's doable, but it's not the fastest.
You can do soft to medium there. I saw Surface do it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I know you can, but it's not the fastest.
okay, it is.
It isn't.
It is. What do you know? You retired
Mediums.
months ago.
Medium's the hard is the fast because Owen, if that's your real name. Medium's the hard is the fastest. It has been for ages. People have been doing softs to mediums for ages. Medium's the hard is always the fastest.
Surface is much faster than you, and he made that work. That's all I'm saying. He knows what he's doing. Yes, he is. Have you even seen Surface?
Now, maybe, because I don't pick up the game. But
Yeah,
before,
because
no, he
you
wasn't.
retired, 'cause
I was
you're a
beating him
fraud.
in AOR F2. I was beating Surface in AOR.
Irrelevant. He's got
Anyways.
consistency, you know.
Anyways,
He can last a
Jonathan.
season.
Anyways, Jonathan, who do you predict the top 3 in France? Last question.
No. Oh, what? I didn't really.
Is it?
Can you predict the
said-
top 3 in France?
Yeah, probably Jano, Casper, and Paris, I would say. Maybe Lewis. I don't know how good Pat is in France.
Yeah, it's not
If
bad.
it's Pat OP again, then Lewis definitely on P1.
It's not OP, that's for sure. Because you
Ah,
can't even use
that's
the
good.
soft pad.
Yes, you can.
Well, you can, but it's crap.
No, it's not. It's
Oh, no.
fine.
I will
Trust me,
punch
I'm
you
an
in your
expert.
mouth. Shut up.
I know what I'm doing.
Idiocy.
Oh dear. Well, I think
Anyways,
you were the only person on the podium to actually show up, Jonathan. So thank you for your services to interviews around the world, and good luck in next week's race, Rano's home race. You gotta show up there. You gotta be good there. Some unnecessary pressure for you, but yeah, that
plus
has
you're
been.
German, so naturally you have to just do well in France. It's a given.
Yeah, you don't wanna. Let's stop the stream now. let's not get into more stuff. I can see why you got banned on Twitter, Odems.
So you
Anyway.
don't want to talk about World War II because I have a lot of knowledge. on
At
the
least
subject.
wait till we
would
get to
love-
Germany.
I would love to just deconstruct the entire stream and just talk about the intricacies in the political landscape of World War II, but that's for another day.
It is for another day, and that other day might well end up being next week. Depends on how exciting the race is. The French Grand Prix this time next week, 8 PM UK time, and hopefully me and Odems will still be here, and looking forward to it. Now he'll be dead. Right then. Thanks, Jonathan, for the interview. Well done, your P3. Congratulations to the top 2. They didn't bother showing up, but that's their problem. And safe travels, everyone. I did it again! Why do I keep leaving the party? I'm so stupid. Right, safe travel. Bye bye.